Welcome back to another Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens review. Today is episode 3. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, and we're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, jumping in. First of all, I just want to say I really do like the music that we start off. It's like a noir, jazzy vibe. But anyway, Saito definitely noticed, but it's okay because the cops know he's framed, as we learn later in, like right off the bat. Obviously we have, I'm trying to look at their names here, Munakata and what was the girl's name? Munakata's the guy, and the girl was.
I can't remember, to be honest. All
I
the
wrote it
characters they give you all at once.
But I think it's Keiko or something like that. They kind of hear her in the room. They notice it on TV, and she's like, "Well, none of us are going to end up having a good end." Like that. That's just the kind of job they're in. They know they're just going to die at some point, I guess. At some point.
Ooh. That's the job of a hitman.
Yeah, I guess you don't expect.
You don't live a
end well.
long life.
But as soon as the OP ends, we get straight into the revenge. We talked about it last episode when we get revenge this time, and we definitely got some, or at least the beginning of it.
Right.
Freaking Ling kind of came in. He's like, "You killed my sister. I'm gonna kill all of you." But then the guy's like, "You know, your mom actually died a few years ago as well. So that money you've been sending home, it's actually been coming to me."
Dude, that
So
guy's such an asshole.
That's what happens when you're head of a killer organization. He didn't even so he basically got Ling to do free jobs over and over.
Yeah.
Except for whatever he spent on himself.
He pretty much used him, which I'm sure is gonna just make him even more pissed. Which it did. Like, Lynn's gonna go on a rampage part 2 since the big I don't even know if they said his name, like the leader, the little fat guy.
I'm sure they did at some point.
Oh well, he's gonna die soon, so it don't matter.
Yeah, he'll probably have another few episodes left.
He's dying soon.
Yeah, but of course he's talking like, "Oh, I'm in no worry here," because he had another one from Murder Inc. hiding behind Ling, and good thing this guy is just like, "Oh, I'm immune to knives," which is
I don't know what that means.
He's just really big.
Are you just so muscular you don't feel them anymore?
He's just really tolerant of pain.
He's clearly not immune to knives because he has scars on his face, which I'm assuming are from
and one sticking in his arm.
Right.
But good thing he has a knife pistol. This was silly, but he's like, you're an assassin. You don't know what a knife pistol is.
Yeah, that shit
caps him in the face.
That came out of nowhere.
Well, I guess you're gonna have. It's like all those fancy gadget James Bond has. If you're in this kind of work, you're gonna have these fancy gadgets.
True.
But yeah, it was a little ridiculous. But it got him out of the situation, and Bomba's like, "Well, I thought I was gonna have to help there, but thought you were gonna be strangled to death. But I'm just sitting here watching, making sure you're okay."
Bomba's just so chill and funny, considering the circumstances of how everyone around him's a killer.
Yeah, like, he's just used to it all. But I like, he basically doesn't do much there at all. He's like, "I could have helped you if I wanted to," but he's like, "I planted the spider so I could follow you." But then he put it on the dead guy. He's like, "We're gonna follow the body," which is actually pretty smart.
Very smart.
But
like he'd done this before.
we get more Saito back kind of at the bar, where we learn a little more about his past, where how he kind of got hired. We said we thought it had to be an accident or whatever. How he got hired, it essentially was. He
It
he
literally,
almost killed someone while playing
yeah, it
baseball.
comes down to I threw a curveball and it almost murdered a guy, and now I'm a
Like
hitman.
yeah, it's like he said I mentioned it in my interview and I got hired. It's like,
Hey,
how did that come up in your interview? Second, did they at least ask you how you felt afterwards? Like he didn't say if he felt like pleased with himself or he felt good almost murdering or anything like that. He looked shocked in the past as the
he definitely. I don't know why he'd accept it. He's just like,
it's like I've never killed anyone. I don't really want to kill anyone.
I don't. Yeah.
he's just,
At least make
he's
that
just an
your.
unlucky
He could at
guy.
least make that his hitman thing. If he wants to be a hitman, he could be the curveball killer. He just throws the shit at people.
He could just carry a baseball around or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But he hires Jin to be his avenger, to basically frame the person that framed him.
Which
Which
is known as show people who really did it. You can't frame the person who did it because they already did it.
true.
It's
It's
not
not.
called.
You are right. It's not quite framing at that point.
It's just like, hey, prove I'm being framed, essentially, or just.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, he's jumping on board. All these characters are starting to get
This is what I
intertwined here.
like. Like, we got so many characters all at once, but it just quickly established like they're all connected. Like it
Yeah,
might not
exactly.
be on purpose that they're connected, but they're all connected.
Yeah, and so again, Bomba decides he'll help Ling for 5 years, a supply of his spicy food. He's just like, I'll do anything for food. If I need to kill a man, give me some food. If I need to help you get revenge, give me some food. He really
He
loves it.
does. I thought Lynn's hair was fake, but it just doesn't seem so. I always thought he wore a wig, but I guess it's just his real hair.
It does seem more like his real hair. Um, yeah, it's Reiko. That's what it was. So we get Reiko and Munakata in the car, and they're talking about the Milwaukee samurai. Basically, Munakata took this job as like the bodyguard because he was scared for his life being a normal hitman because he could run across the samurai.
This samurai, 90% sure it's Bomba.
It is 90%. That's what I have to go with because
Well,
first of all, that scene kind of looks like him with the hair and
exactly.
stuff.
It's like they
Almost.
purposely had him have the same hairstyle as it showed the samurai. I'm like, okay, that's gotta be him.
But he chops the guy's head off and instantly notices Munakata in his sniper position, and that's how he got his scar, or lost his eye, I guess. That's why he wears the eye patch. But that was pretty badass.
It was pretty cool.
And Munakata's just like, he's like, I'm out, done. I'm going to an easier little, staying within the same profession, just a different job where I might not run into him. Because he's just going crazy.
Right.
But we do get the ramen owner is involved too. We knew he was with Bomba, but we didn't know what capacity. And this is where the 90% comes in because like he has to hire the head of the was it Kaiku Association or whatever it is, wanted to hire the Milwaukee Samurai to go kill some people. So I guess he's who you call if you need to kill some hitmen.
Right.
I thought he just did it to kill the hitman and try and make it a little safer or whatever. But I
He's the
guess he is just
hitman's
another
hitman.
killer for hire.
There's so many
Um,
layers.
There are so many layers. And the ramen owner's like, I don't want to do this because you could die. So that's where it's like when he's talking to Banba, where he's like, I don't really want, like, I thought I should warn you. I have to hire the Milwaukee Samurai. That's where it comes in, like, maybe he's not the samurai, but then he's also like, I might have to pretend to be dead. So it's like, he obviously can't fail his mission if he is the samurai. But he obviously can't kill Ling either because he's working with him.
Right. I
So that's where that percentage of doubt comes in.
I still think it's him. I just think they were. He didn't want to reveal it.
True.
I don't know. We'll see. He just looked so similar later on compared to the samurai. Like their hair looked the exact same. So I'm like, it's gotta be. Unless he's like,
Yeah.
JK, I have a twin brother. That's who it is.
That's a
I mean, I
possibility.
wouldn't honestly be too surprised.
Or it's his father.
Something like that.
It's got to be family or him. But anyway, Banba and Ling are working with Inokita to basically take down the association head guy, the fat dude, by pretending to be the broker for a girl, which kind of isn't going to go the way they hoped because Inokita sells them out like a fucking asshole.
It's not nice.
Right there. Granted, because like Munakata and Reiko only found him because he turned on the phone and he wanted them to find him. But it's like, because he's an informant, I guess he's an informant for everyone that he wants to be an informant for. So I feel like maybe he's a bit of a double agent here.
That could be true. It's hard to tell.
Maybe. Maybe he's with Murder Inc.
He could be a
Maybe
triple
not.
agent. Triple crossing it. We don't know.
All I know is Inokita is selling them out here because they make the trade with Ling inside the box or suitcase, but it's definitely not going where it needs to go.
Mine's loading. Anyway.
It's definitely not going where it needs to go, especially with Inokita talking with Reiko and Munakata, who are basically know everything about Murder Inc. They're like the second in charge after the mayor. And the mayor's son just, keeps buying women from them with their help. Because he's a sick bastard.
He's a sick bastard.
Yeah, so that's basically the episode, though.
Right.
We get left off with Inokita saying, sorry, Lin.
Right. Good luck, though. It's like, I just screwed you over, but good luck. Well, we don't know, but the way he said it makes it sound like, well, we kind of used you, or tricked you, but good luck.
I'm sure if we were to watch the next time on, we'd know, but we don't watch those.
They give too much away.
But, yes, you just want to jump to scores then?
You want me to go first? I'll give it...
sure, you got this.
I'll give it a 7.5. It's still enjoyable. I love all the characters and how they connect. Like, it's just interesting. It's like, oh, this guy hates this guy because of this guy hates this because this, oh, but this guy knows this guy because this guy also did this to this guy. It's like one of those, the police have those the board with all the faces and all the lines to it. That's how it feels. But it's just,
that is exactly
it's just, I just like how unique it is. And I'm just, like, I honestly didn't know if I'd enjoy this when we first watched it. I was like, kind of skeptical, but now I'm just like really enjoying it. So, like, it's just
I feel like this is like the hidden gem of the season,
Yeah.
right? Like, probably not too like super popular or anything like that, and it's gonna go probably a little under the radar, but it deserves to be
Yeah,
noticed
I
for sure.
agree.
Um, Jumping into my score, it's an 8. Um, Basically mostly what you said. Obviously the music's fantastic. I love the jazzy noir feel to it. But the characters, exactly, they're super interesting. And we're adding this extra layer of the Avengers with them taking on this job for Saito. So basically their target is the same guy that Bomba's going
Right.
for and the others. In which he tried telling Bomba at the doctor's office, but he didn't get. I don't think he got a chance to, because Bomba was like, "I
Right.
gotta go," because he had a meet at the broker's spot. So that leaves up some interesting ways the next episodes are going to play out.
I'm excited to see.
Let's say they all meet the same target at some point, right? How are they going to determine who gets to complete their job? Does the Avenger go, "Here, let me go first. I just have to frame them," and then Bomba's like, "Okay," and Lin are like, "Okay, we can kill them now," after you unframe Saito and not really frame the actual killing
Maybe they'll
woman.
just. You think do both at the same time? They'll be like, "Hey, we're gonna kill you, but confess real quick, so we can record it or something."
Yes, maybe that's exactly how those go. Um, and we got this interesting thing that's going to happen with Lin while in a suitcase, because not in a quality position to be in. But yeah, I'm giving it an 8. I'm really enjoying this, just like you said. It's fantastic so far, and that'll do it for our scores.
That will. That will do it. That means it's time. Spiel time.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. Maybe there's something we forgot to point out that you want to mention. Uh, Remember, we are anime viewers only, so no spoilers from the light novel or from the source material. And till next time, peace out.